Espionage. It is called the second oldest profession, an unfortunate necessity in international diplomacy. You expect it in the capitals of the world, but you don't expect it here in Hampton Roads. Or do you? They are here. Some are people, some machines, and they know much of what we are doing because they are spies. Their activity is hard to spot. We will show you some of it. But first, would spies from the Soviet Union, members of the Komite Gasudarstvennoy Bezopasnosti, the KGB, would they come here? Retired Lieutenant General Sam Wilson, former director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, and other officials say yes.
Then they have various kinds of action agents and support agents, most of whom would be Americans, who do their bidding and collect sensitive information for them for a variety of motives, I might add.
We have to assume that there is a large number of people who are targeting this area.
How do we know they are here? Because sometimes counterintelligence gets lucky, and we catch a few. In this FBI surveillance tape obtained by the Daily News, you see a Soviet spy pulling up to a phone booth to contact his American source, a U.S. naval officer. In this instance, the Soviet did not know his source was a U.S. double agent, that he was being photographed, or that we can listen in.
Do you have this stuff?
Yes, I do.
You do.
What they want in Tidewater is what they want everywhere, our secrets. And Tidewater is loaded with them. When a submarine is launched at Newport News Shipbuilding, the Soviets are watching. When ships leave the Norfolk Naval Base, the Soviets take note. While much of their observation takes place from the ground, it also takes place from the sky. They are looking for signs of what we are doing and what we have changed.
The Soviet reconnaissance platform in space can see a great deal down on the ground. The degree of resolution photographically is extraordinarily high.
You can be certain that on a day like this, where there are a few clouds, they've got those things whirling overhead, just clicking away like mad.
The shipyard and naval base are not the only targets, though. Some are where you'd least expect them. This tranquil sunset, for instance, is less than half a mile from a primary target. Here in Chesapeake on the state line, communication towers, satellite links, and massive arrays of specialized intelligence gear designate one of our own spy facilities, the Naval Security Group Communications and High-Frequency Direction Finding Station. We use it to command our ships at sea, but also to pinpoint the Soviet Navy. Experts say its employees would be prime recruits for the KGB. But would Americans here work for the Soviets? We came to the Soviet embassy in Washington to ask them, but embassy officials refused an interview, saying, I quote, "We reject to discuss the subject. It has no basis in reality." 3 days later, a Norfolk Navy man was convicted of attempting to sell classified secrets to these very same Soviets. Tomorrow night, a look at the most romantic form of espionage, the secret agent, and an exclusive interview with a former Soviet spy. I'm Ed Hazelwood, the Daily News.